from Providence Tarot. It's September 30th, and I wanted to give you guys a daily reading. It's Sunday. I didn't get the weekend readings to you this time, and I know that Dale and I are behind on some of the readings, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bonus video for the month of October, or I'm just going to do a bonus video. It's not going to be titled a month or anything. The only thing that the video will be titled is the grouping of the 3 signs that we have not done yet, and it's really 6, so there's going to be 2 videos, one of 3 and the next 3, and it's going to be Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and the second video is going to be Gemini, Cancer, Leo, for those of you who did not get your September readings. I need a private reading. I'm going through so much, been crying, worst week ever. Khadidra, I'm so sorry. So, Khadidra, this is what I want you to do. I want you to email providencetarot@gmail.com. You can have a reading with an individual reader, myself or Dale, or you can have a reading with both of us, you know. Depending on who you choose and how you choose your reading, that'll depend on when it's going to get done, you know. Because if you ask for an individual reader, then the likelihood of that reading getting done quicker than both of us is, you know, greater, because we had different schedules, which is why a lot of things have been kind of like off kilter for us lately, just because we're both experiencing some pivotals in our lives right now, but it's okay. So I'm going to continue to shuffle the deck for you guys. Some things fell out for you already. I can tell you that a lot of you are really feeling like putting aggression into something. You know, Mars is direct now. Hi! You know, a lot of times lately when I look up at the sky, I've been seeing Mars. Okay, I'll tell you something good, Alan. I've been seeing Mars when I look up at the sky sometimes. Oh, gosh. Okay. Usually, like, every night that it's clear and I look up at the sky, I can see Mars. My birthday's tomorrow, you guys, October 1st. There's a reader on Instagram, or not Instagram, on YouTube that I love. I'm going to do that today for sure. Thanks so much. I love you guys so much. Yes, please email us. You know, if you want an individual reader, you can email Dale at providencetarotdale@gmail.com, or you can email me at providencetarotKendrick@gmail.com. Thank you, Libras. Happy birthday, October 1st, phase 1, Libra. Okay, let me shuffle it like one more time this way. I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to lay cards out. You guys, I was at one of my friend's apartments last night looking after her cat for her. And I called one of my friends from Juilliard, one of my classmates, and one of our good friends that actually did the Juilliard summer programs a lot. I'm a dancer, you guys. Greetings, Kendrick. We appreciate your consistent. Oh, thank you. Okay. Here we go. So the top of you guys' readings, everyone, is the Emperor. This is talking about putting aggression into something that you want to see succeed, right? It's like you want to make an impression, and you're feeling prompted to initiate something, and this is in a leadership way. You are definitely practicing your will and what it is that you're going to have to identify with to be able to make the choices that you know you need to make for you, the ones that are actually going to be beneficial for your longevity. And you are building platforms for yourself. You are building boundaries for yourself. You're looking to see the scope of what your boundaries are that you have set for yourself, because sometimes we inadvertently set boundaries for ourselves based on what other people have thought about us, and now you guys are not doing that. You're thinking about what you think about you, okay? Not what somebody else thinks about you, because what somebody else thinks about you could be like bullshit. You know what I mean? So there we go. We just had that Aries full moon. How is that making you feel? You're feeling assertive. You're feeling very tactful. You're feeling on point with making your choices at the drop of a hat. Bam, I'm going to do this. Bam, yes, I'm going to say yes to that. I'm going to say no to that. Anything that I've been afraid of doing now, I'm not going to be afraid about doing it. I am going to take the risk. I am going to be risky. I am going to think that I can do it. You know what I mean? Aries is I am. So it's like they are definitely helping us right now during this Libra season. How are you guys doing in your relationships? Maybe you feel like there's more awareness or there's more assertiveness put into the way that you want to see your relationships play out. Oh, yes. All right, so let's look at the sun right here. The sun is giving us the 8 of Swords. So this is talking about having the courage to believe in yourself and having the courage to actually believe that, you know, you can be consistent. You don't have to be worrisome. You want to be able to practice, you know, positive psychological tools or ways of thinking that allow you to not feel bound to like this way of thinking that is holding you back. It's making you feel a little bit restrictive in your thought process. But, you know, you're restricting yourself because you are actually expanding too much in your thought frame, your frame of mind. Your frame of mind is so big that it's able to house all of your thoughts. And it's like all of your thoughts aren't meant to be housed in your brain at any given time. It's like you want to let those thoughts come in and you want to let those thoughts go out. You don't want to think that people are talking about you when you're not around and let yourself go crazy thinking that people are talking about you when you're not around. You know what I mean? Yeah, people are going to talk about everybody when they're not around, but you don't know, you can't control other people's thoughts. The only thoughts that you can control are your own. Can you put the link in your bio after the video? The link to what, you guys? Sorry. But speaking of link, Dale and I are going to be doing an event at Caroline's on Broadway in New York City near the Times Square area in Midtown. It's called Comedians Get Red. And also, you know, go to Caroline's on Broadway. I'll see if I can get that link put into this video as well. Tickets are $11 online when you use the promo code WOKEAF, okay? It's not case sensitive. So if you guys are in New Jersey, if you guys are in Brooklyn, BK, if you guys are in the Bronx, if you're in Manhattan, if you're in Staten Island, if you're in New Jersey, if you're in Connecticut and you're going to be around next week, we are going to be at Caroline's on Broadway October 4th, 9:30 p.m. reading comics on stage, okay? All right, so my name is spelled Kendrick, if that's what you're talking about, Kendrick. Okay, so yes. Also, if there's an air sign male in your life that's driving you crazy, realize that you're going to have to make certain decisions and choices so that this person isn't driving you crazy. It could be a female too. But you know, it's a very delicate situation with how you are with what you guys are identifying with right now. You know, you're very mentally sensitive, psychologically sensitive. So take the time out to really give yourself a little bit of peace of mind, okay? And be very upfront about that. Also, here we go, in your moon, restrictions and, you know, like your goals and what you're able to accomplish. You got the 10 of Wands here. 10 of Wands is Saturn in Sagittarius, right? Sagittarius is goal-oriented. They want to be able to, like, formulate a plan that they feel like they can act quickly on, go for it, because they're really about getting opportunities to play out, right, into a manifestation. Sagittarius really can manifest something. But right now, it's saying that you're feeling held back. Right? What is it about this struggle that you've been going through that you feel like you want to give up or you want to let go of something? What have you been taught? Saturn is a karmic teacher. It's saying if you've been holding on to something that doesn't really serve you very well, it doesn't serve you anymore, because tens talk about endings, right? Endings to a situation that may have been going on for a long time. It's a goal that you have achieved and now you've sort of like stayed on that goal, and now it isn't a goal anymore. It's kind of like a way of life for you. You know what I mean? It's almost like a burden by this thing that you have that you've been holding on to that's really heavy, and you really want to just kind of like let go of it so that you can begin anew, because the tens also talk about endings and beginnings adjacent to each other, right? It's very transformative energy, you know, and Sagittarius doesn't want to be held back. So whatever it is that you're holding on to that's holding you back, you might need to release that thing, right? Period. Point blank. So now, in the past, the Hierophant, this is talking about work, right? This is the ability to see the good things in a situation and the bad things in a situation or a circumstance dealing with work, and how you're able to create you know, these avenues and these channels for yourself that exceed your boundaries, that extend beyond your boundaries. This is Taurus. Taurus talks about being comfortable. Are you comfortable in your home? Are you comfortable in your job? Are you comfortable with the people that you have around you? You know what I mean? Because the people that you have in your immediate influence are definitely that. They're immediate influence to you and how you feel and how you do things. So it's like you want to create boundaries for yourself everywhere. Right? At work, with your friends, with your family, at home. You know, you have boundaries. You need to have them. This is also talking about the ability to appropriate the goodness and the sadness, or the pros and the cons out of a situation. This is a belief system too that means something to you. You use your belief systems as a sort of like a divine mentorship program for yourself, right? It also talks about, you know, things that you have. Do you have those comforts that you need in order to function properly? Now let's look at your present, guys. Your present is a Son of Swords, so this is quick communication coming in. This is a situation where, you know, you might be feeling like you want to act quickly on something, or you might be feeling very abrupt, like you want to make something change quickly, or you're feeling very anxious about something changing. It's like you're like, I know what I know, and I know I need to do this, but it's not happening quickly enough. This is Gemini energy. It's quick moving air. So this might even be something that's annoying you guys a little bit, like it's constantly on your mind. It's constantly feeding into your brain activity. And this is maybe a little bit of a conflicting energy because it's fire. You know, all the nights are fire. This is air. It's Gemini. So there's something burning. There's something passionate about the way you think. You're thinking passionately about something and taking action in terms of whatever that thing is that you want to ignite. And you are not really backing down from that idea of getting that thing done. In your immediate influence, you have the Ace of Swords. So this is really talking about a change of focus, new truths, the beginnings of you seeing something clearly. It's a new stage. So it's something that you want to take heed to the call, right? Of this freshness of the mind. You're looking to bring some fresh air into your mind. It's like you want to roll the windows down and drive a little bit faster so you can clear out that car that you're in, right? Your perspective needs to be cleared out. You are seeing your perceptions changed about something, that you're finding out the truths about, new truths. They might even be uncomfortable, but it's not like you can't respond or react or appropriate what this means for you in terms of how you move forward out of this situation or this experience. Love, love, love to everyone. That's right, honey. I love that. So yeah, the Ace of Swords, that's air. It's Libra season. It's the new. It's the beginning of this change. You know, the cardinal signs initiate things. So it's really making us feel like where are those changes in our life that we need to tap ourselves into. And you end the reading with the Ace of Cups. Receptivity, understanding of self, self-love, intuition. Using your intuition to realize what it is that you need out of a situation that you can move forward. Can you guys like this video? Like the video, click like, click like. So this Ace of Cups is new opportunity. It's a change of focus and love and what is meaningful to you, right? What it is that you need to feel cleansed about, what it is that you need to you know, water is cleansing, it's therapeutic, it's also healing. So some of us are going to get some healing out of this change of focus. Thank you, Ella Rose. Everybody else, if you're watching, please like the video. If you haven't, comment, share, and subscribe, most definitely. This is also Cancer energy, you know, with the moon being in Aries, you know, you got two aces here, change of focus, change of feelings about something. So it's like someone may have said something, or there might have been a form of communication that made you realize something was different for you. You know, and now that you know that, your intuition is guiding you, and it's guiding you in a place that's going to be more prosperous for you. It's divinely ordained and inspired, right? At the bottom of the deck here, it's talking about phases and the way you materialize things, right? You're either looking for a new job, or you're looking for different ways to make money, or you're learning in a situation that is actually going to be very beneficial for you and very fruitful for you. You're learning about manifesting something, a process that you've just started. It's like you're feeling very enthusiastic about it, and you want to be nurtured in this experience that's going to enrich the way that you do things. It's like some of you guys are, you're you're recognizing that a maturity level is it's up, it has been upgraded. So you've sort of been upgraded to this place of seeing where you can go and how you can really grow all of these different, I'm seeing vines and things and plants and flowers and fruits and things just started to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. And you guys are really just embracing that that new understanding that this is going to be something very positive for you, and you are, you know, you're loving it basically. All right, you guys, thank you. If you want to get a reading with us, email providencetarot@gmail.com. If you want to get a reading with me, you can email providencetarotKendrick@gmail.com. And if you want to get a reading with Dale, you can email providencetarotdale@gmail.com. We are on Instagram. I will be reading live for you guys today at Om Shanti Shanti at 230 East 14th Street in New York City, in Manhattan, in between 2nd Avenue and 3rd Avenue. Okay, you guys, it's been real. I'll talk to you later.